we've just arrived in Montecatini Terme. I'm in the newer part of the town. This is a very, very exciting looking hotel that I'm outside of, the Hotel Belvedere. It looks gorgeous. And I'm with my lovely friends, Neve, Owen, and their lovely friend from Dublin, Liz. This is beautiful. And this is the newer part of the town, but we're walking down because we're going to be catching, very exciting, then we're going to be catching the funicular and going up to Montecatini Alto, which is right up on top of a hill up behind all those trees up there, but I'll show you after. And we have to catch the funicular. Wow, that is an impressive staircase, because there's no other way of getting up there actually. So we're just making our way down to that now, and I'll have lots of exciting things to show you today. It's a great day and it's very warm. I think it's 31 degrees today, but pleasant under the trees, and it's just a wonderful thing to be out and about with my lovely friends. Here we go, funicular 1898. This is exciting, isn't it? So we're going to be headed up the hill in a funicular. Gija. Oh, this is exciting, and we're going all the way up that hill. How wonderful. Will we get in this back section, or do you want to get at the back? Oh, you have to stand up. I might sit down.
Yeah. Go in if you want.
In the front?
In the front, you'll have where you can.
Oh, I see. I might sit there. Yeah, I'll just film up the front here first. There we go. Look at that. That's where we're going. Oh, this is super exciting. Oh, he's rung the bell, and here we go. And we're passing another carriage. Wasn't expecting that. There we go. How amazing. We are on an incredibly steep incline. There's a sign, 36% incline. This is really quite extraordinary. Amazing. When you think it started in the late 1900s, that's incredible. Very large queue of people waiting to go back down the hill, but we're right up here now. Gosh, look at that. It's a long way up. Oh gosh, it's going to be one of those places where I'm going to be tempted by shopping. I didn't realise that was going to happen. Oh, look at all these pretty things, aren't they beautiful? Gorgeous fabrics. Oh, it's so pretty. So pretty. Look at these gorgeous buildings. So I'm now wandering around Montecatini Terme Alto, and it's so pretty, absolutely gorgeous. I'll show you as much as I possibly can. Gorgeous buildings and lots of lovely little cafes and restaurants. Gelateria La Gija. This is pretty. Lights at night, it must be really, really gorgeous. Platea. Oh, I had to just take this. Look at this wild boar riding the Vespa on the t-shirt. That is so super cute. Can you see that beautiful sundial up on that wall?
Theatre, that's actually a theatre.
And look at this beautiful doorway here. We're going to look at menus at restaurants and see where we decide we'd like to have some lunch. But in the meantime, I'll just show you this wonderful statue, but also the front of this building is just extraordinary. It's so beautifully decorated. Oh, it's the Teatro dei Risorti, Le Maschere bar, music bar. How absolutely sublime is that? We're intrigued about what this pulley system is on the ceiling. Can't work that one out. But it's lovely and cool in here. It's like 10 degrees cooler. Girls are busy filming and photographing. Can't blame them. Look how gorgeous that is. These are super cute. All my pet lovers out there, aren't they sweet? I don't think I'd be too worried about being careful of those cats and dogs. Oh, this is just gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. The sun is really harsh. So we think we're headed up this way to the Chiesa Parrocchiale from the 12th century right through to the 17th. There's also a torre, a museum, antica rocca, medievale. So lots of things to look up there. So we might be wandering up there slowly. Some beautiful old doors there. So we're just headed very slowly up here to where the church is, and I believe there's a very sweet little park, which perhaps is what I can see ahead of me now. So let's see what we find. It's very, very swish. Some beautiful homes. Wonder what this is meant to be.
Okay, we're just walking up.
Fortress and a little walkabout.
Oh, lovely. It's the front of the church and there's beautiful gardens. But let's go inside and have a little look. Oh, this is absolutely stunning. Wasn't expecting that. David. We're just outside of the church and there's this lovely tower here, but we were looking and saying, what the heck is a cannon and bomb shells and all this other stuff that looks military sitting doing here? There's even the tunnel of the barbed wire. Yes. I've just noticed. And it's because it's dedicated to Santa Barbara, Saint Barbara, who was the patron saint of the attendants of people that look after explosives. And I didn't even know there was one of those. Learn something new every day, don't you? Just noticed this tree growing out of the top of this wall. Nature is quite extraordinary, is it not? Wow. So let's see where this little walk takes us. At least we're in the shade. So these are like castle walls up on top of here. So obviously it's some kind of fortress. So there's that tower I was showing you before. So there's this fortress part, walled part here, right in the peak of the hill. Oh, I was just saying, I think we're royalty. Look at the private room that we've... Oh, Liz, it's okay. she was excited, but I was just explaining that it looked like a royal room just for us. But we deserve it, don't we? Absolutely gorgeous.
Yeah, so that'll be a bigger dish.
Well, we've just been served up these rather glamorous looking plates. And Owen, tell us what you're having for lunch.
I'm having pakiri with venison ragu, with black cherry, coffee powder, and peanut crumble.
Gosh, good luck with that. You're a brave man.
I might see you in a couple of days.
You're a brave man. It's a very unusual combination, but I wasn't sure myself.
It smells nice.
Well, good. I'm so glad. And then Liz, you're having...
I am having tuna coated with carousel bread, and this looks like some sort of leaf.
It looks like almost like a banana leaf or something, but it's small.
Yeah. And then on the side here I have sauteed spinach.
Oh, and it's a very pretty plate. I just noticed all the lovely squiggles.
It's kind of, wishing that I brought a bigger handbag with me.
And then Neve has chosen the same as myself.
Which is ravioli stuffed with burrata and bicolor tomatoes on a tomato sauce.
Wonderful. Well, buon appetito, everyone. Let's see how we go. There we go. Close up of that one for you. Now that everyone's emptied out of the restaurant, we're the last ones here. I just wanted to show you some of the lovely styling in here. I thought this was super sweet with all the old jars around the chandelier, and they've got little lights up the staircase. This is another lovely little room. So this restaurant has lots of little private rooms like what we're sitting in. This is one at the front of the restaurant. They're really sweet. The styling is gorgeous. Lovely view outside. Air conditioned inside, which is beautiful because it's a very, very warm day. Some really sweet artworks. Illusione dolce, chimera sei tu. And then there was this cute little wine cellar under the stairs here. Lots of lovely artworks going through. This is the room just before us, which again, quite a few people were sitting at before. We were just saying it's really sweet. They have the different coloured chairs, the little extra table to put bottles and things on, or orchids in some cases, modern artworks. And then we have this lovely private room right up the back here that I showed you before. Another lovely room with a beautiful fireplace mirror and this awesome old gramophone. Gorgeous. So we were at Cafe Giusti and it was just perfect. Highly recommend.
Celebrity doctor.
Sweet little streets, little side streets with lots of little restaurants. It's now in the afternoon, so most restaurants now are emptying out, just like ours was. But it must be very pretty here in the evening. Oh, and there's a steep walk down to a very beautiful outlook. I must go down there if I can try. It's very, very hazy, heat haze. You can see the lower lying township there. Massive views. Isn't it amazing? Oh, Liz was just saying how amazing it is. It is quite amazing, that's for sure. Thank you, gorgeous people, for taking me out today.
You're welcome.
Oh, go on. Gosh.
We highly advocate
You're welcome,
daytime drinking.
Marisa.
Thank you. Thank you. What did you say? You
We
highly...
highly advocate daytime drinking.
Shh. None of that happened.
Good at it.
You have to keep your liquids up in this heat.
Yeah.
Come on.
That's how it works.
Here we go. And it's hot. Wow, it looks so steep when you're up here. Just starting to get pumpkins outside places. Oh, it doesn't feel like autumn today, I can tell you right now. It's like 35, 36 degrees easily. But this is just outside that beautiful Belvedere Hotel. And it goes all the way down here. It looks awesome. I think I'm going to have to check this out on booking.com and see how much they charge, because this would be a beautiful place to spend one night. They have a lovely big swimming pool, so if it's a hot day, you could definitely go for a swim while you're here. And we're headed just down the road from here. I think it's about 120 metres, Owen said, to the spa, which evidently he said it is absolutely spectacular. So I stopped for a second because the gentleman was coming out of his house and he was having a good old chat on the phone and you couldn't hear me. But I was just about to say that Owen was saying that the spa here, the official spa, oh gosh, and look at this beautiful building once again, another gorgeous building, is a very Roman style spa, and he said you'll be blown away when you see inside. So I'm very much looking forward to that. You know how I go to the spa twice a week in Kashana, and I'm very, very thrilled to have it there, but it's not one of the sort of super luxurious looking spas, even though the waters are probably some of the best in Europe, as I've told you before. It's just not, you know, highly glamorous, and I don't go there for glamour, so I don't care. And this one is the Bella Vista Palace. Oh, and it's another 5-star property. There you go. Lots of 5-star hotels around here by looks of things. So Neve just said to me, so this is where we're going in, and as I walk around I'm going, oh gosh. Now this is spectacular. Do you know when this dates to, Neve?
Not a clue.
No, I'm sure we'll find out.
Probably 1800s.
It looks like it could be something 1800s, doesn't it? Oh, does it look like it's closed? It's closed. It's closed? Oh, it's beautiful. Good afternoon, everyone. Oh, I'm so pink in the face. It's so hot today, but look where I am. Oh my gosh, it's just magnificent here. So this is Montecatini Terme, which obviously Terme means thermal springs, and this is a very famous one here in Tuscany. And as you can see, it's absolutely sublime. So we're going to drink the thermal waters. We might have a paddle, I'm not sure if we can, but we'll just go and have a lovely look around. I'll show you the architecture is just incredible. So this is, look at this beautiful circular room here. Oh, thunder. We could hear thunder before. I think we're going to get a storm. Gosh. And look how magnificent. Yes, there's a big storm cloud. Look at these beautiful waters. So of course these are curative waters, and we'll be drinking some, as I said. And the architecture, I would say, I haven't seen anything written yet, but I would say this is probably 1800s by the beautiful design. And the floors in here, as you can see, are all inlaid marble, a mixture of inlaid marble, terracotta, travertino here as well, beautifully designed. It's just magnificent. This beautiful hall of pillars here, it's just amazing. Oh gosh. really is absolutely beautiful. Such extraordinary architecture, and it's so grandiose, isn't it? It really is so grandiose. Little bit of noise here, ladies and gentlemen. I'll explain in a moment. So tonight there's going to be they're doing a catwalk because there's going to be, I think they said, Miss Tuscany or Miss something. So in other words, there's going to be like a glamorous thing going on here this evening. So one of those lovely beauty contests, I suppose. What a setting for it though when it's all lit up. And what does it say here? Che di dolcezza I sensi lega. Swan. This is in Latin. I can't see the beginning of it. Swan che di dolcezza I sensi lega. So dolcezza is sweetness, sensi is the senses, and lega would be to join. So something about the sweetness and the senses joining. How beautiful. Wonderful clock up there on the front. And then we come to this beautiful gallery over here of wonderful artworks on the wall that look like they are all, oh yes, they're tiles. So it's ceramic paintings, and this is where the waters come out that you can drink. Interesting. Let me get you. So what are you thinking, Nick? Oh, you haven't tried it yet. What's your thought, Liz?
Well, my thought is that this is good for hydration because there's
absolutely
salt in it.
Yeah.
So,
and it should help your tummy.
I am hoping that it helps my tummy. Yeah.
Because Liz has probably overindulged a little bit, have you, darling?
I have overindulged.
Possibly. So it might be a bit cleansing for you. Is that what you're hoping for?
The cleansing properties.
Excellent. I'm sure it will do that for you.
I'm just wondering how much of it you can drink.
I think you could just go for it, but yes. It's free. We've paid for it. Well, it's not free. We've paid for it. Did you try it yet, Neve? Do you like the flavour?
It's quite soft, if you know.
Yes, it's not. It's not. No, I've had some awful ones.
It's not overly salty.
No. But, cheers, darling. Cheers. Cheers.
Yeah, no, it's not overly salty.
My background's lovely.
Now, Owen.
Yes.
What's your opinion of this water?
It's salty.
It's salty.
It's not something you drink on a hot day for refreshment, even though the name of the tap would say otherwise. Salty, a little bit good for hydration. Yes. But not good for cooling.
Well, that's true. It would be nice if it was coming out icy cold, but I can't. I suppose we can't expect that, can we? So, no, not from a thermal spring, exactly. But look where we're standing.
It's more for the architecture than the water.
I mean, honestly, I'm filming you, but my eyes are just fixated on what's behind you, Owen. I hate to say, I'm looking beyond you. I'm a fool. Infancia, which means childhood. L'adolescenza, which is adolescence. So the waters have different names. We've been drinking from Rinfresco. This is Leopoldina, which I'm not sure what the difference is. And this is also Leopoldina. Some of them are covered. They didn't want us to drink some of them today. This one here is La Bellezza, the beauty. We then have La Fonte, which is the fountain. La Forza, strength. La Maturità, maturity. And La Vecchiaia, and aging. So it's all the different periods of life. And also underneath the waters go with that. So you have Regina with La Forza and TETUCCIO, which I'm not sure what that means, but another name there. And the last one is also TETUCCIO. So obviously TETUCCIO is for the aged. So we found some dates finally, this lovely old black and white photo, but it says 1813. In the description it actually tells you that it was originally designed and started to be built in 1779. So when I said 1800s, I was very close to that. Now we're headed, I believe, for the cafe, which looks like it's very, very impressive. I can see already. Gosh, look at that. Wow. Oh, this is magnificent. This is just above the musical platform here, if you like, so where the orchestra plays when they have musical concerts. I'll come down to that. That's all made from travertine and marble, and it looks straight out into that beautiful central area where they're preparing the Miss, I think they said Miss Tuscany this evening. Well, we've had a really relaxing, very warm but really, really lovely afternoon here at Montecatini Terme. Very, very worthwhile. So if you're in this area, which is up towards Lucca if you like, but prior to that, so north of where I live in Chianni, it took us about an hour and a bit, I think, to get here. It's really worthwhile. I highly recommend it. The top village where we went up the funicular was just gorgeous. We had the most magnificent lunch. And then coming down here and visiting the spa has been a really unique experience, really worthwhile. Trying the waters, I highly recommend it. Water is always so relaxing, isn't it? Doesn't matter where you are, whether it's thermal water, by the sea, by a river, by a stream. I just love being near the water. And there you have all the young girls there waiting that are competing this evening in the, oh, Miss Montecatini it is. I'm glad I saw this light up. This is the beautiful museum rooms. Absolutely stunning, where they have art and just different pieces to do with the spa and the history of the spa, but also pieces of artworks and different things for sale, I think, as well. It's gorgeous. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful building. We then come into this part attached, which is almost like a gallery of modern art. Oh, it's going into some kind of auditorium. Wow! Gracious, look at the architecture in here. Well, now this is not something I was expecting to find. It's like being in a forest. Isn't that amazing? What an incredible piece of architecture. So have we finished here at these beautiful Terme? Are we headed off?
Headed off.
Okay.
TETUCCIO, Capanoli, Chianni, last stop Terme.
Fantastic. Sounds awesome. Oh, that breeze is glorious, but I think we're going to get stormed on. The storm went around in circles and now it feels like it's back on top of us once again. So we need to avoid that by all costs.